Good luck. Have fun, babe. We will be off on the base first. Who does? Wow, what a read from both players. Kilson knowing that base likes to go for these weird plays, and this is the perfect example of why I think whoever earlier that I was talking about saying Cure always starts the same, it's just a boring map, the starting spawns are so stale. No, they're not. It's just like you playing it stale, man. So Kilson will end up coming out on top there from that situation. But he's not able to get himself on the Mega. He got pushed off during the jump. He will spawn onto yellow though. So the timing for everything is really messed up. Base also still needs himself a railgun, and Kilson knows it. Yeah, that's one of the best ways to continue your control on this map. I personally feel like you can deny LG for sure. It may come down to the player you're playing against occasionally, but I really like denying rail more than denying LG. However, Kilson's found himself in a bit of a pickle here because he's given his way the red. He's let base get full weapons, and he got himself in, like, he never should have rocket jumped up there. It's not like he had base down in a previous fight. Could have changed quickly. It's not like Kilson had gotten base down low enough in a previous fight for him to do that. Is I guess my point. Already getting delirious, man. Delirium. That Mega will just barely save base's life. Looks like he was really thinking about going through. I'd like to have seen Kilson maybe go actually down towards the long haul. Tried to maybe sneak his way over to red. Base would have undoubtedly chased, but I feel like Kilson would have been left in a better situation stack-wise. Assuming he doesn't already have a rail, I gotta switch over to him real quick. He has no important weapons on Cure. Having a rocket launcher on Cure is not the same as getting the rocket launcher on DM13 or Blood Run. That is not a good situation for this man here, and he is getting red like a picture book right now from base. Getting real quiet, doesn't want to take the bubble just yet because he would have given away his position. We're gonna switch back over because if you guys don't already know, Kilson, he is a Twitch streamer as well. His stream is Kilson with an underscore at the end of it. K-I-L-L-S-E-N. He is currently under in the score as well. That feeling when you wish you had a co-caster to tell you that the joke you just made was terrible. Make it happen, chat. Let them know. Let the world know. Player TV is done solo casting. Don't like it no more. Oh man, what a game. Whoever said Cure was stale, you can watch the first 30 seconds of every Cure game from DreamHack Winter 2013. Well played, friendly thing. Granted, that was the first time it was in a major event and it was a new map, so kind of like it's a good point because I remember that was pretty crazy, but I remember it being crazy because no one knew the maps. But well, that was 3 years ago. What a freaking read by Kilson. He looks like he got a little bit impatient. And rushed that corner there, but he's managed to get himself a railgun and ooh, caught out there. He's not able to hit his shot. He wants to go up. He wants to go up here and yeah, try to get an angle. He won't find it, but you definitely want to look for that in that situation. Kilson's gonna get that Mega, but you want to punish it. I think I just saw his foot creeping around the left here. If I'm not mistaken, Kilson's right above base. No? Alright. All the delirium hype has made me start seeing things, apparently. That's fine. Yeah, that just happened. Konami code, man. Some hacks. That was some hacks. Both these guys have been practicing a lot. What is going on here, Base? Do you want him to, like, was it TDM? He wants him to drop a specific weapon to him or something? I don't know. But as I was gonna say, it's worth noting that both these players have been practicing a lot, and I know that Proximo has been practicing a lot as well with again, both of these players. But it's worth noting, in my opinion, that the games that I've watched between Base and Proximo and Kilson and Proximo on this map, Cure, Base has been more impressive. It's worth noting because Proximo is very good on Cure. He's not quite Drake, you know. He's not quite tier 2.5. He's good at Cure. Base has been incredibly silent thus far, and he will unfortunately just miss out on being able to trap Kilson there. Kilson dropped down a few shards right as Base came through the teleporter, but nice patience. Pretty even stacks here. Kilson's gonna make a huge blunder and not hit any real damaging rockets threat here. Oh no, Base. Base with the rail, Base with the throw. That will be Kilson to get onto Mega Health. Again, guys, I am just going to stick on to Base's point of view simply because I know Kilson is streaming and he will have these games on the VOD. Those of you watching live that can't multi-Twitch right now, I apologize. But we are going to stick on the Base. Probably for most of this series, to be honest. Maybe I'll watch Kilson if it had been going to a blood run. And he did pick the next map, Delirium, so maybe we'll have to watch him on that. Never seen Base play it myself, so it could be interesting. That being said, he has forfeited the Mega over to the German, and he's been completely pushed off of the red. There's no green available for him, and the route he has to take to go to this yellow is going to mean that Kilson has plenty of time to get in position and get smacked around a bit. That was kind of scary for a second. Good choice to go for the rail first instead of dropping down for their rockets instantly. A lot of players would have done that first. Where is Kilson going to make his move? It will be on the red. He will tie us up. Base to fast spawn, get a green, work his way to yellow. This is dicey again. God tier plasma, here we go. No, it's going to be a grenade, and now that we have our lead for the German. After a rather cocky display. Very flashy kill. I'm trying to behave more, guys. So the puns are still gonna come. I'll spam dank memes all day, but not if they're going to offend someone's mother. I'm trying to behave a little bit more lately. So we'll get there. Just gonna take a few casts. Base will get caught out again by Kilson. Nice rockets. Game's coming to an end. I didn't even realize it was 8 minutes and 50 seconds in. We will see Base go down again here for sure. And I was gonna switch over to him, but he's actually just gonna forfeit it out. That sucks. That's a bummer. That was a really solid game from him for a while, and kind of botched it. Botched it with those rockets there, up at the green. Well played by Kilson, regardless. Well played by both players. Just kind of a bigger mistake made by Base there at the end. That's unfortunate. All your base are belong to Germany right now. Oh well. Such is life. We will go on to do. What's the map that we're going on to again, guys? I don't remember. Is it this map? Is it? Oh yeah, Spec's got a vote. Let me make a bind here. Alright, just be friendly. Pressing F1, you noobs. Now, guys, I don't really know about this particular map, right? I mean, like, it's not Airwalk and it's not Blood Run, so it has to be bad, right? This map must be terrible because it was never picked. No, it's not. It's freaking Delirium between Kilson and Base. On map number 2, Base will get himself Rail, Mega, and actually getting this LG first is huge. He has the first LG and the first Rail. Kilson has actually worked his way over towards the Rail now. So Base gonna have to be really careful. By the way, for the record, no, this is not Blood Run or Delirium. And just a quick call out to all North American players. I'm not saying you have to play Delirium, but for the crying out loud, there's more than 2 maps in the game. Stop it. Learn a map that wasn't made before 2005, please. You guys are killing me over here. It's a good thing that we're watching the European 120. I guess it's technically the Russian. We're watching the non-North American 125 FPS season playoffs, season 28 currently. And, these guys know what's up. Picking good maps, yeah. Base, not the one who actually did pick this map, so you know. He's having a bit of trouble finding the first frag, despite getting the better of the 2 spawns. Kilson will catch him out. He's not at Mega Health. Does Base know that he can get Mega Health? Well, I don't know if he would have been able to get there in time. It's very fortunate for him that the red was coming just after. Since Kilson did pick this, guys, I am gonna put auto follow on. I know. I'm a huge Base fanboy. Most of you probably already know that. And I know what I said earlier about staying on his point of view the whole time, but even though Kilson is streaming, depending on how Base starts to play these next few minutes, we may just have to do some follow killer here, because this is a map that I really get on players for not playing properly. I know it's a really weird thing to say, like, well, who the hell are you? How do you know how pros should be playing Delirium, whatnot? And I just do know that they're not playing this map properly. All right, we'll have to leave it at that. Base, will you find the shot this time? He will. He will connect. Rocket jumping to this 50 bubble is actually fine. He can just pull your LG out, bro. You can shoot through the grate. Now, Kilson will find his way onto the 50 bubble. Base is too early for the Mega Health, so I think Kilson will sneak away not 1, but potentially 2 yellows. Okay, never mind. Able to sneak away the 1. Base needs to make sure. And this is what I mean. The routes that Base is taking, they're not routes that somebody in his position should be taking. Like, Kilson is playing this from a very different mindset and position in general. Like, the way that he's using the upper rafters, Base is the one in control technically, and that's what he should be doing. I don't know, man. Like, I don't like it. Like, right here, I would have loved to have seen him rocket jump up and just take a shot at Kilson, who was no doubt standing above the red for a few seconds. Similarly here, he shouldn't drop at this point. He needs to just stay up here. Even if he gets this frag, he needs to get back up there real quick. Like, he needs to get this yellow, he'll go through telly, be back at the rail. Nice, this is a second frag for him. And he stay. Perfect. This is what you want to do. Don't drop for the yellow. Look for weapons. You can deny LG, you can deny rail, you can deny all the pickups that you need from that position right there. And you can see Kilson using it to his advantage, even though he is out of control. Like, that's how you want to play this map. You want to stay high and use the fact that you can rocket jump everywhere so quick and shoot through a large majority of the floors on this map. It is a snowball map. Like, it is a fast map. It's very much so, in my opinion, an arrow walk-esque type map. There will be a mutual there. Who's going to get the better red spawn? Looks like it will go to Kilson. Just going to check, see where he goes after getting that. Straight to rail. Base has already got it. Anyways. Oh. Left on what? I got to switch. Left on 2? He was left on 2 points of health? I'm sorry for the massive switching. I know we have the bars at the top too. I was real curious. This is finally developed into something that we can actually talk about here, guys. Bass is kind of pulled up his panties. He is no longer playing the sneaky bitchy role of staying on the ground and being like, I don't know, man, this map doesn't look like anything I've ever seen before. Oh. No, it doesn't, Bass. No, it doesn't. Kilson has worked his way over to the Mega. Go back to red. Go back to red. You got this, bro. And this is where Kilson can also be playing the map a little bit differently. Going through that teleporter, didn't need to do that. He could have rocket jumped and actually gotten a frag already on base. And I hate to be that guy who talks about what players should be doing, but on this particular map, I feel like I'm justified in saying it because I know this map very well. No. Oh no, he rocket jumped and he's available. He will lose the lead. 6 minutes in, red is up now, Mega's up now. Kilson should be grabbing himself the Mega. Maybe he's waiting on low yellow first. Okay, no, just grabbing it now. And Bass will go ahead and get himself a very easy LG. Not something that had to happen again from the German. Now at this point, Bass playing on the ground, I don't really mind it as much because he's so weak in comparison to his opponent. This is, yeah, you can't go this way right now. Can't make that much noise anyways. Actually, here's Kilson down at the shards, so he can totally go this way. And like, I don't know, we'll see if he just sits here. Again, both players just kind of disappointing. Me, personally. This was Kilson's pick. I wonder if he picks it just because his opponent potentially doesn't know it that well. It's never really a bad reason to pick a map. I prefer to pick the map because I'm good at it, not because my opponent might not know it. It looks like Bass really does not know what to do at all right now against this from Kilson. Who is, I mean, he's playing it a little better now, but I still think it's kind of sloppy. Like, I still think it's kind of sloppy from him. I don't know, just the fact that he keeps taking the teleporter to go to red, it just kind of lets me know instantly that he doesn't know there's like 4 other ways to get there that are oftentimes more efficient and you can catch frags out from. Again, if this map comes up again later in the playoffs, I won't do this. But right now, I gotta take my 15 seconds of fame. I guess it's more like 10 minutes of soapbox and rant about it because I have yet to see anyone play this map in an efficient way. Actually, I take that back. Kilson and Cypher game was pretty awesome on this one. Cypher, a very creative player, he actually did play this how I would like it to be seen. So, all that being said, all rants aside, that was Delirium. Those of you who are unfamiliar with the map, yeah, it's not Blood Run. It's not Arrow Walk. Deal, haters. Also, Bass fans, where we are going to have to deal with the fact that he has his first loss in this group. We'll see who Kilson plays against next. I'd prefer to go follow perhaps Bass again or Spartian Agent. I don't actually have Spartian Agent are the 2 players in this group that I don't have on my friends list. So I'm pretty sure this server is going to be full, and we'll have to wait for that game to finish before we're able to see anything else. I am going to just join this server again before taking a actual break. That way we don't miss anything. And I'd rather get kicked out of the server. And yeah, it's called Flair's favorite map. Indeed, Darwin's Gate. It is actually my favorite duel map. For sure. Afternoon hot dogs 40. Delirium is base IC map though. That little oh at the air rocket made me spill tea out of my nose. That's why you shouldn't play enemy territory naked, because when you spill tea out of your nose, it's gonna burn you. It's very, man, like that's really irresponsible of you. I play ET naked. It's really irresponsible of you. Alright. I'll be back in like 3 minutes, if that. Thanks for tuning in and whatnot. We'll just put our splash screen up and we'll go ahead and actually put ourselves a little timer here so that people don't freak out. People often freak out for some reason when you go AFK, even if they've been watching the stream the whole time. Let's do what, 4 minutes? That should be good. Awesome. And we are good. It won't even be that long, guys. Be right back. 420 Kappa. Christmas in freaking February, guys. Hopefully you weren't relying on that timer, like I was, to get everything started here. Let's make sure this is on. Uh-oh. There we go. I didn't get to leave. I didn't get to leave the room. It's okay. It's time. It's time for Base to show us what he's made of again on the best map ever created since Limbus, or Toxicity, or a number of other maps that people don't seem to really like, but I do. Sparty's 1 second away from being able to get himself on a Mega. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, that was a very unexpected start here. These guys literally just kind of F3'd. So, give me a sec.
Impressive.
Ooh, all right. So Base got himself the first frag yet again on Delirium. He replenishes real slugs. I don't know how Sparty plays on this map, but he did pick it. This was Sparty's pick. Zoo and chat asking for maps. I don't think they actually got him. Like, I just had this server on auto join. So there's a slot open. We got right in. Oh, and again, Sparty not able to get himself on the mega and save from a losing frag. Nice, very common spawn punisher. Sparty deciding not to go through red because that's actually smart. Like, going through red teleporter in that situation, you don't usually end up surviving because if base just rocket jumps or follows you, you're dead. All that being said, back to what I was inquiring about before, and so was Zoo, is the maps. We don't know, and I'm pretty sure that the only thing that was exchanged between the two players was Base asking Sparty what he wanted to play. Sparty said Delirium. Next thing I know, we're F3ing and I'm scrambling to sit back down in my chair, but that's fine. We can thank Sparty for picking Delirium and, well, kicking my ass, or kind of getting my ass back into gear, I should say. Pretty massive stack here for Base, who playing this map twice in a row. It's gotta help. You know, it's gotta help. Oh, Sparty, why? Why would you do that? Whatever. Oh, this time Base sticking to the strong side of the map.
Impressive.
This time Sparty being that guy who very similar to our group A with Ash, kind of getting the short end of things here. Luckily for him, Base is going to run out of everything that's efficient at mid and long range, pretty much all at the same time. So he'll have to replenish all that, which he does, but it has allowed Sparty to get himself a little bit of armor. Doesn't really matter in the end though, does it? Sparty's been kept so low, and not only is Sparty kind of getting bad luck like Ash was, he's doing things like this, like he's making the weirdest decisions that the person who knows this map enough probably wouldn't be making. Like, you don't... He's gotten through that teleporter, and this time he almost dies, but he's already lost 2 frags to that before. It's like... Well, you know what? I ain't even gonna comment about it, to be honest, because Sparty he's doing his thing. Like, the poor guy probably lost his pants, you know, 20 hours ago. He found them again, and then before he could put them back on, he has lost them and his phone now again. So he's probably going through a rough time. I kid you not, that was like every time I saw Sparty at QuakeCon 2015 last year, it was when he was talking about what he had lost. That was that was always the conversation, was what he had just lost. It's hard to go as hard as it's difficult to go as hard as Sparty. Being able to party with such enthusiasm, it's quite the ordeal. Yeah, Base is just hitting everything right now too, man. It's not even so much that Sparty's making the wrong choices on some of these. Like, Base is just hitting everything. Sparty says all you can do is rail, so Base decides to kill him with a shaft. You know, and then trigger Sparty with the 7th impressive and more. More real gunshots. Yes, that's the rocket jump that I like to see. That's the rocket jump that I like to see. Oh, look at this. Do it. Do it. Do it. He's already... No, it's shards, dude. He's already up above you. Alright, so again, both players showing their inexperience on this map. Everyone in the server kind of talking crap about that comment. Don't go that way, Sparty. Told you not to go that way. Oh, he's made it work for himself. He hit good rockets in the hallway, surprisingly enough. Nice, good read. Oh, but he can't hit anything. He has half. I think he actually literally has half the rail accuracy of his opponent right now. Killer MG, but we ain't playing House of Quake on Hidden Fortress right now, man. This ain't no 4v4 TDM. That's next month. There you go. That's how we do it, boy. Base will go through teleporter because he's forced to in that situation. Hit amazeballs rockets. Mega's not up for 10 seconds. These players are fighting over nothing except pride. This party will not go down without a fight. Back on a base's point of view. Who just wrecks? Like, mentally just wrecks Sparty with that spawn. Welcome to Flare TV, boys and girls. Today's word is triggered. Can you say triggered? Impressive. Let's think of other situations where we can use the word triggered. Well, there's one. Oh, and there's another. What a jerk! Oh, what a jerk! He just stood there. He's like, "Yeah, you can't hit me right now, man." He just rocket us away, looking fluey like a bird. Scrappy bird for this scrappy game. Scrappy, by the way, not crappy. This is an incredibly entertaining game. Base will take it 18-4 with a 60% rail, 9 impressives, 40 shots, and yeah, plus 30 accuracy on all guns to boot. Our second map will be I'm sorry, I'm still thinking of right at the end there where he was standing, Base was standing right here. He's just standing right here. And he's like, whoop, yep, nope, no, yeah, okay, I'm out. That was freaking gold, man. Pure gold. Sparty is always good for a good time, if you will. Looks like Base has decided to pick back on home field advantage now for Base. We'll see if anything else crazy happens, any other shenanigans. I just expect mad rockets and rails and perhaps some slick plasma Sparty's gonna go ahead and get himself a grenade kill for the first frag. Calling it now. Alright, double or nothing. $50. Where's that co-cache? Where's that gullible co-cache when I need him? This is map number 2, guys. Base is up 1-0. It is a best of 3 in groups B. We are still in the 125 FPS season number 28 playoffs. Sparty is still showing the kids multiple examples of what triggered really means to him. And yeah, I was wrong. I was wrong. That's why you should come and be my co-caster. You would have just won $50, right? Huh? How's that for incentive? Base just appears to be completely superior, by the way, in this particular matchup. I know Sparty played against Agent earlier. Did anyone happen to multi-Twitch that on Z Live at all? Know how that went down? I know I'm gonna assume he lost, yeah? And maybe he won. We can check the brackets later, but if anyone in chat knows, feel free to let me know how he played. Because if it was anything like this, Sparty's having a worse day than Ash was at the beginning of this this series. Oh, so sorry about those mic hits. Alright, got that fixed. Sparty was wrecked by Agent on Blood Run. I figured. Makes sense. Alright. We'll collect ourselves and get back back in the swing of things. Those 2 Delirium games, man. I got way too excited. We will go ahead and come full circle and actually equalize ourselves. As Sparty will get himself a frag finally. Other than the fact that he only has 1 rocket, I decided not to go for him, just to kind of make sure that he could get. Well, hopefully he knows he's trying to get position on the Mega here. Oh, that feeling when you go to take a peek shot at an opponent that you think is trying to be safe and passive, but it turns out they're just gonna YOLO you because they're coming off of a win 18 to 4 against you. And so that will be Mega Health stolen for base, and that's all he needed to get back into this game. He's got to be baiting this out, right? Surely. There he is. Nice catch, bro. Nice catch. Go get Mega. Go get Mega. Go get Mega. Go. Oh, no. Oh, make it happen. Do it. Wow. PS chat, is my mic peaking, by the way? Like, peaking out volume-wise? I've been getting a little more excited than normal, and I don't want to kill y'all's eardrums, because I certainly expect myself to get even more excited. These games are so crazy. Can we just watch, like, a best of 7 between Base and Sparty? These are the best games that we've seen all day. Maybe not, like, skill-wise, but just execution-wise, and just like the hilarity, the humor factor is so high with these. It's so damn high. Mike is fine. Good. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know, man. You just never really know what's gonna happen when Sparty's playing. He's gonna get himself 100 armor. Base is only gonna have shards. He will have weapon advantage though, and he's so weak that he's actually just gonna retreat away. So that's gonna be what? Sparty with rail now? Sparty with rail. Sparty expecting a bait out at the rockets. That's not actually gonna happen. What? Why did I switch away from base when that was going on? How did he hit that first shot? What a ninja. Base defying the laws of Quake here. I'm pretty low, but Sparty's gonna pull out a rocket, and he actually connects. Don't rush out here, dude. You saw it coming, didn't you? I know that you saw it coming, stream. I know you saw it coming, viewer. I know you did. It's all in slow motion too. You're like, you have 3 health. Don't go to where there's like 4 spawns that can kill you. But he did, and now he's going down again to even higher accuracy than it was on Delirium. Holy man. This kid may not be able to rocket jump, but he can sure as hell shoot. Oh, yeah, except when it matters. Sparty with some nice shots of his own though. He has hit some decent airs. Check real quick on pickup. Okay, really even pickups. I want to see damage. Huge damage lead right now for base. Yeah, he has more frags, I get it. He should have a damage lead. But dude. It'll stabilize finally. He's out of rocket, so there's not going to be any super crazy shenanigans. Sparty tries to get sexy with the plasma gun, but it fails. Plasma don't put out for everyone, man. The plasma gun is a fickle mistress. Alright, it is a fickle mistress. Sparty with red thinking he can take base in a close quarters fight with LG. Base says, nah dude, I got your number right now. Like, I literally have your number right now. Do you see this damage? Do you see these accuracies? Sparty says, no, I'm too busy being incredibly salty about everything that's going on right now. I'd like another taste of your rockets, please. Base says, sure. Sparty says, how do you like mine? Base is like, they're okay, but try this. It's a new recipe. I think you're really gonna like it. Sparty's like, you gotta be trolling me right now, right? Base is not really trolling him, but might as well be. I'm totally sidetracked right now, guys, because I hate solo casting lately, and honestly, I could let this particular game speak for itself, but I don't want to because it's freaking hilarious. 6 shots by Sparty will flick himself another kill. He will continue to play scrappy as hell. Both players showing zero respect for anything that anyone that started the playing Quake quote unquote properly. Nice rocket jump, dude. You've totally gotten yourself onto the red not once but twice. That's how good Sparty is at this. He is showing zero respect towards the founders of Brain Quake, and he's playing scrappy Quake. Base right along there with him. Could get a machine gun kill here. Nice, denies the HP bubbles as he falls back. This game is totally over, but I don't even care because I just, again, can we please just see a best of 7 between these two? Like 27 frags on Blood Run, and it may end up being 28 or 29. Sparty will call GG finally. I will be able to rest My brain? What is this game? I'm glad you asked. It's called Quake Live. It's freaking awesome, isn't it? Almost said you can download it for free, but it's only $10 on Steam. And yeah, that'll be base taking it 2-0 against Sparty here. Who played I don't even care they lost. I may have ruined it for some people by getting too excited about it, but that's the kind of Quake that I like to watch. Maybe not all the time. You know, I still like my real strategy heavy, you know, DM13 between Rafa and Evil, or you know, some Cypher Cooler, Arrow Walk, mind games. Don't get me wrong, like I respect the brain Quake, guys, I do. But occasionally, you just gotta sit back and watch things like that, because it's rewarding. In a way, like, right? It's rewarding to watch things like that. Looks like these two probably just picked maps, right? According to what I was seeing in Z Live chat. I will look at... Did base log off? Oh no, there he is. Let's check brackets again real quick and make another comment about how we're pretending to calm ourselves down, which is just obviously a lie. I mean, right? We're not calming down. We're just getting started today. I was only gonna cast the group stages, but I feel like I really want to cast the whole thing. Why not? It's a day of Quake that shan't be forgotten. A day of Quake with base Sparty, Agent, Gilson, Evil, Proximo, Ash, and Pabble. We'll be right back after these messages. Nah, for cap. Did we miss it? Looks like we missed it, and judging by the fact that Kilson has a 2 and a 0 in his score, and the 2's on the left, 0's on the right, I think it's safe to assume that he has swept his opponent a similar fashion to base sweeping Sparty. However, there's no way it was as entertaining, right? Maybe it was. Maybe it was. It's
Prepare to fight.
a decent lineup. I was joining this to see base. We're not gonna watch those two. What else we got going on here? Hi Flare, I found 125 FPS yesterday. Good timing apparently. Only one at 60 FPS. Watching it at 30 FPS is painful. Really? Z Live doesn't do 60 FPS anymore? Oh, they do 50. So if you watch it on a mobile device, it rates it down to 30, which is weird, right? Like I learned that's why I've never understood why people do the fractional FPS. That's like, what is it, 59.64 or something, or 48 or 50. Basically anything that's not 30 or 60, it doesn't make sense. If you guys actually know about the way that all works. Oops, crash and Quake here. Hold on. If you guys know about the way that stuff works, mobile devices will only stream 60 or 30. Yeah, if they're capable of 60, obviously. No, it's not all are. But if they are capable of 60 and you're watching something that has been set to 48 FPS, I guess it gets throttled down or something. I don't know. I'm rambling on about crap that doesn't even matter. I'm glad you found the stream, man. Thanks for tuning in. I don't know if this is going to be the game that we watch, just because, again, I'm trying my best to not cover, or trying to cover games that aren't being covered by other English streams, and we should have a Kilson Sparty game, which is probably going to be pretty damn ugly, to be honest. But, you know, it's not, Is this Sparty here now? Okay, he is here. Okay, we're gonna go there. Again, guys, if you can multi-Twitch, the live, we'll be having the base agent game. If you'd rather watch this live, they will have their VODs available later, as will I. YouTube.com/DuelCup. It's not just for Duel anymore. It never really was, but that's what happens when you pick a name. You kind of stuck with it. It never gets old telling people why my name is Flair. Sarcasm included with that comment, because yeah, it does. And yeah, maybe I could have gone a different direction, but I'm not gonna be that guy who keeps changing his name. I'm looking at you, half of North America. Seriously, those guys are terrible about changing their name. Like, they really... Some players in North America just go through the weirdest... Like, the weirdest freaking phases where they're like, yeah, I'm just gonna change my name to something completely different. And after 6 months get tired of it and change it to, again, not back to what it was, but something totally different again. I mean, it's not... It's... Sorry. That was a triggering moment for me when I've been watching this guy follow everyone around, asking about, what map is this? What game is this? Like, dude, you could just go look. There's websites for this. There's a really awesome one called Twitch.tv. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but you can actually watch these games live. Multiple of them. You could actually be in this game now, watching it and getting a demo for yourself. And you could then be watching the other game on Twitch at the same time. I know, it's freaking crazy, but this is the world we live in. I would tell you to go tweet about it, but I'm afraid that you don't know exactly what that is. To be fair, Al Capone, not many Quakers do. So many Quake players just did not ever get on that freaking tweeter train. And I was against Facebook and Twitter for the longest time, like personally. Or when I really started to think about it and watch like StarCraft 2 a lot, because they're huge on Twitter. It just makes so much more sense to actually use a platform like that to not only promote your game, because it helps the players, it helps streamers, it helps events. Like, it's just all about hype. That's what Twitter is, right? I used to think it was just all about what people ate for breakfast and like what color shoelaces they bought at the mall, and I'm like, I don't care. I really don't care. But no, like it's way more than that when you're talking about corporations and businesses and organizations or entities such as streamers or professional gamers. Like, it's a hype tool. I don't know. It kind of bugs me that Quakers never really got on that that bandwagon, if you will. That ship sailed right by them. But you know, it is what it is. Would Twitter have saved Quake Live? You know, from not being the most popular FPS anymore? No, it probably wouldn't have. But this is just what I have to talk about, you guys. When I see Al Capone ask about the brackets and what maps these are, and you know, triggering. It's triggering. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll get this particular best of 3 between Sparty and Kilson started up next. And, okay. Someone buy Sparty a beer. Oops, got a bit restart. He needs it. He needs it. What do you say, chat? We've got Kilson, we've got Sparty, we've got a map number 1 here on Delirium. And what I want to know from you guys is, we're going to start on Sparty, of course. Should I leave it on Follow Killer? Or should I take it off and just watch Sparty? The reason I ask is, again, Kilson is streaming his own games, and I know a lot of times people do like to get that additional point of view. So it's going to be your guys' call. Follow Killer on, Follow Killer off. You can just type on or off in caps in chat, it's fine. I'm not going to make a poll or anything. It will be left on by default just right now, so let me know. What's Avec doing? Probably hoping that he doesn't have to worry about too much pretty soon. Now that Poland lost a really good player when Avec had to disappear. But there's no Poland here right now. Actually, no Polish players in the grand finals. Karwick, I think, probably Karwick's the best current Polish dueler, or currently the best Polish dueler, I should say. I don't know. We got Germany and Sweden right now. Breaking out of prison. I won't dwell on it too much for those asking about it in chat. If someone wants to fill everyone in who's confused about Avec, feel free. He's not in jail right now, by the way. He's just awaiting to hear like sentencing or something. I don't know exactly. Sparty will get himself a kill and realize that he almost would have cratered had he fallen on the second step there at the bottom. He's gonna get railed. He's gonna go down. Back on Kilson Cam. Early lead here for the German. This is again a map that it snowballs quickly, and very similar to Arrow. You don't want to let it get out of hand for too long. Arrow is, unless we're talking like a, whoa, Kilson, really? That was a really risky drop down. I was gonna say though, unless we're talking like a Cypher cooler Arrow walk, you know, where it's very, not even double digit scoring, it's a lot of mind games and meta reading, all that good stuff. Unless it's like that, Arrow walk is typically a map that you kind of take turns on being the one in control. You know, it's like, okay, well, I have control now. I'm gonna see how many frags I can get. Okay, I got 10. How many can you get now that you have control? Oh, you got 11. Okay, well, I lose. It's a similar map in that regard. Yeah. The nice thing I feel though about Delirium is if you're a very execution-based player and you're a creative player, that you can do a lot more than most games have shown on this. Like I've said before, I think a lot of people play this map incorrectly. Of course, when you're being, you know, hunted down by Germany's best player in more than one discipline, it's not easy. But, you know, I think a little bit of creativity A little bit of scrappiness, a little bit of risk taking can go a long way on this particular map. This is not so creative. I will say this before I ramble on about things that are arbitrary. Sparty is always good for watching the entire 10 minutes of a duel. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's that he doesn't like give up or if he just likes playing. But he is always good for watching the entire duration of a duel. Wilson, can he? No, he's gonna get red. And rocket jump up and yeah. Oh, that 70 rail. How impressive is he on? Yeah, we'll find out soon enough. 70 rail already though. That's where's a good opportunity to switch? Probably after he kills Sparty at this next red. Ooh, ooh. Okay, yeah, good opportunity to switch. 28 rails fired, 20 hit. God damn, man. I hate to be that guy who obsesses over accuracy, but sometimes you just have to with certain players. I saw Kilson play this map out of control really well. No, I didn't see that because did you watch that here, Bazbaz? Did you watch that on this stream? No? Then it didn't happen in my eyes. Nah, we were probably covering something else. That sucks, by the way, that someone is screwing around with the servers. Sounds like on the other game. That's a real shame, actually. Okay, they get that sorted out. Nice. Sparty says, I don't want numbers on my side of the scoreboard here. He'll get himself, yeah, get rid of that -1. Get himself back to a nice big 0. Oh, rockets. Mario skills though. There you go. Kilson been playing a lot more games than just Quake Live lately. You know, he's developing those platformer skills. Still no stranger towards being able to just wreck face with some rockets of his own. Not a whole lot to cast here, guys, just because it is such a destructive game here from Kilson. So since I'm fairly confident, as I said before, that Sparty will ride it out. I'll be right back. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. What's up, Bazbaz, by the way? You just found out I was streaming? I feel like a lot of people didn't know I was streaming today. Probably because I told everyone I wasn't. And then I decided last minute, I guess about what? Earlier today, since I took a nap and then I started streaming again, but yeah, decided I was like, you know what, I'm gonna at least do the group stages because there's no way that Z-Live and Deliberate Murder can cover everything, so why not? But yeah, it's cool. That's what VODs are for. I will be right back, guys. Alright. The first one will go over to Kilson. It was a close game. It was well fought. There was only a difference of about 3,600 damage and 28 frags. It's a close game. If you guys weren't here before for the other Sparty games, like Sparty versus Base specifically, goddamn, was that worth it? I hope we have another game like that we had with Sparty and Base, because that blood run with Sparty and Base, despite the fact that it was kind of a similar game to what you just saw, it was scrappy by both players and just risky by both players, and I love it. Like, it's not often that you get to see just pure executional based play in a playoff series. So we will go on to Lost World though. So unless both players agree to be lack of a let's be politically correct here. Unless both players agree to challenge themselves, I don't think we're gonna see quite the same result here. Haha, Zoo saying, didn't you pick ZTN? Oh, don't make Sparty play Kilson on Blood Run, Zoo. Be that guy. Unless Kilson again wants to do what Base did on the Blood Run game versus Sparty, and what was it, a 28 frag game on Blood Run? 10 to 7 or 10 to 18? That was pretty cool, man. So many crazy shots too, like so many good shots from both players. Just frag movie stuff that was just, I don't know, man. Like there's really good brain Quake stuff you can do, you know, where it's like real calculated and like, oh, you just thought this out over the last 30 seconds, or you made a really good play on a split-second decision. There's stuff like that. For sure, I get it, and that's cool. But there's some movie frag stuff that we saw last series that it was just goofy. Like, it's just moves that you don't do. I think I even said like they're dishonoring anyone who thinks that you have to play smart at all times. The game to be entertaining and fun. It is what you make it, man. It is what you make it. I actually had somebody tell me from the CTF channel that's running the draft cut that we're going to be doing in about 4 hours. Yeah, about 4 hours we're doing the draft cut, and they were saying how Duel is boring because it's too serious. It's too serious. I'm like, okay, like, don't take it so seriously then, man. That's your own fault. We will leave Follow Killer on again for this map, but we're gonna switch over to the Sparty. Wow. Yeah, and he has put in his time with Madam Plasma right here. He's gonna go grab some more because it is good. It's good stuff. All right. Yeah. That feeling when that good luck plasma opening, where you shoot 20%. And the goddess of plasma just blesses you with the first frag. It's a good feeling, man. It's a great feeling, in fact. He will want to get himself off of yellow so he can make sure he punishes Kilson accordingly on this red. And I like this choice because he's gonna, well, Okay, if he waits at the teleporter exit, I would have liked it even more. Just to make sure that Kilson wouldn't have come through and got that 50 bubble, which he's gonna be able to get himself at least 2 25s up there. But Sparty's gotten himself back in Mega in time, but he's lost sight of the red. Look at red, look at red, look at red. Oh, no. Did he just say eh? Yeah, he's like, oh, I screwed up. It's alright, man. Everyone, we're gonna get behind Sparty 104.20%. Because right now he is up 1-0 against arguably the world's best blood run player. Okay. Now, I know before I was saying it's not all about the brain quake, it's what you make it. And we need to go ahead and respect the fact that some people just like to have fun. I know a few grills that when you throw some buns on, grills just want to have fun, man. And some of you do as well. However, we are going to stay on Sparty, despite the frag going over to Kilson, because this is the time to get super serious and super brainy about things, okay? Sparty is currently channeling Agent. And Zorak a little bit, because I don't think Sparty speaks fully fluent Russian, maybe a little bit, but you know, he's like only bits and pieces. So he's gonna channel some Agent and maybe not Zorak War, but he's gonna channel some legends right now. Okay, he's gonna make it happen because right now he's already planned out his next 3 minutes of this game. Okay, that was step 1. Step 1, make another offering to the Plasma Goddess. Step 2, get railed and then deny the 2 HP bubbles that your opponent will then not be able to take later on. Okay. Step 3 of this infinite step program is to catch your opponent on red with Lightning Gun. However, Kilson is way too smart for this. Kilson is already on step 8, alright? While Sparty is still trailing behind, getting grenaded into the feet. That was, man. I tried, guys. I really tried. You know, we gotta respect the fact that it's 4-0 at the 4-minute mark, and there's not a lot of hope that Sparty won't go 4-20 against Kilson here, because things are getting sticky real quick. Okay. Oh, this is his chance. This is Sparty's chance. Okay, Kilson hits the rail. Sparty ain't gonna do anything. It was a really, really risky push-in, and it's a shame that Sparty did not realize that Kilson had not went instantly for the red. He could have actually positioned himself, you know, maybe gotten a shot off onto it, or something of that nature. He will hit 2 rails, can't hit the 3rd, and will go down as the 4th whiffs. I think we're about to see some plus forward style blood around here. So those of you who got mad because we weren't having fun anymore, bust out the Foreman. All right, grab your grill, grab your buns. It's time for fun. Sparty style. So here, this is what I mean. And then once Kilson's getting it on too, he's like, oh, the freaking party, right? Party's like, yeah, welcome to my world, man. Kilson probably now apologizing, saying, I had no idea. I had no idea we were playing this kind of Quake. I am down. And he is actually down sometimes for it. I feel like Kilson knows he has this series in the bag. So, as a player who, as a person who is passionate about Quake, and I know Kilson is, He's gonna have some fun with it. He's gonna have some fun with it. As bad. You should come cast with me. I need a co-caster so I can stop being all silly. What's up, Denchik? How you doing? Nah. I can't help it, man. I gotta have fun when I can, and well, when I'm solo casting, it happens more often that I'll get sidetracked and not really stop myself, because why would you ever stop yourself from getting sidetracked? Whoa, Sparty, look at that lagometer. I too just like to have fun and make puns about Foreman grills. Wow, that sucks. That's not me, by the way, guys. Those players. It's a DDoS. Warning. Warning. We're under attack. Probably just go ahead and forfeit it out.